Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Kruznik's Sanctuary. I'm your host, Kruznik X, and we are working our way through the path of the Blue Mage for Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. In the last episode, we learned the inner workings of the Masked Carnival. We also were able to see a fight in the Masked Carnival with a new challenger, Siegfried. We also learned the real reason why Feargeist has invested in the Masked Carnival to recruit for the Stone Torches, Amagina and Son's personal guard service. He couldn't give a shit less about blue magic and its inner workings. But if Martyn is to succeed, then Feargeist might eat his words. But let's worry about that another time. Last episode, we were tasked with learning Exuviation, a healing spell of the highest magnitude. Now, Exuviation restores your HP and the HP of all nearby party members with a potency of 50. It also removes one detrimental effect from all nearby party members. The cure potency is increased to 300 when you're under the effect of ethereal mimicry healer. Well, we've been under the healer role for quite some time, but just to show you what it looks without it, it doesn't do much if you're not under the healer role, but it's still a nice spell to have in a pinch. But now that we've learned it, we might as well talk to Martyn and complete the level 58 quest, Blue in the Face. You might be wondering why I'd ask you to learn Exuviation of all things. Well, it's all part of my research into the versatility of blue mages. You can use it to heal yourself, of course, but I want to see how effective that spell is in keeping your friends alive and kicking. In fact, I thought we'd take Pionde and Natiba out into the field and test a few of my theories. It'll be good training for them, too. I sent them ahead to Horizon, and from there we'll head to Copperbell Mines, where I hear Hecaton shares are causing a spot of bother. An ongoing problem by all accounts. Sounds like the perfect chance to show off our teamwork. Not that we've ever worked as a team before, but this seems a good place to start.
Latulja not sure about this plan. Natiba and Pionde probably think this just a training exercise, but Hecaton shares are very dangerous. Please try to keep all three from harm. Maybe Chris act as healer, yes?
I might want to tag a healer before I decide to go into this. That's a Weaver. So before we do anything else, I'm going to track down a healer, and that's a Black Mage. And tag him with the ethereal mimicry. Ah, perfect. White Mage. 12 o'clock. Thank you. And off to Horizon we go. Alright, here he is. Where the bloody hells are they? Knowing those two, they're probably getting fleeced by some swindler or another. Oh, look who it is! Finished sightseeing, have we?
Master Chris! Since we last met, my blue magic has come on leaps and bounds! And thanks to our last lesson, I'm better at keeping my enemies on the back foot! Or tentacle, well, whatever it might be.
Oi! Don't go getting ahead of yourselves! You might have a few new spells and a bit more experience, but if you get complacent, those hecaton shares will be grinding your bones before you can say flying sardine!
I'm no stranger to the Copperbell mines, you know. Hecaton shares don't scare me. As this is my first time exploring this particular location, I've been asking other adventurers for advice, checking the layout of the tunnels and so forth. By failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail, is my motto. How about you, Guildmaster?
Well, I can't say I've been there myself, but when you're as proficient in the blue arts as I am, you can sort of play it by ear, so to speak. Say, Chris, you know anything about Copperbell Mines? Oh, I've been there more times than you've had hot dinners. Maybe I should let you take the lead then. Only joking. We all know who the leader is. Blue Mages, with me. Let's ride. Alright, let's do this. We were waiting for you to show up when this bloody horrible flying bastard came out of nowhere. Even though it caught us off guard, it was no match for the combined might of our blue magic. There was another one that went flapping on off somewhere, but we're too knackered to go after it. Seeing as you missed all the fun, I'm volunteering you to go and look for it. And be quick about it. All hells will break loose if that thing reaches horizon. There we are. I've done a lot of work in a couple weeks, so it's been there. Nicely done, mate. Now that I think of it, I've seen creatures like this before. They're used in the Mass Carnival. Which raises the question, what are they doing here? They went this way, quickly! Feargeist and his son Zernfried, or was it Siegberg? Whatever his bloody name is. Azuro, you and your little friends managed to slay the escaped Voidsend. It seems you have spared our blushes. Sod all that! Just tell us what's going on!
You heard him, Feargeist.
I figured it was Royce. Royce as well? Royce as well? Bloody hells, they're all coming out of the woodwork now.
I'm lucky your underlings are so loose-lipped, or I would never have tracked you down. You think you can make off with my Voidsend and get away with it? Investor or not, you've crossed the line.
Now, I simply borrowed a couple in an attempt to quell the Hecaton share uprising taking place on concerned property. I am sure you will be pleased to hear that your Bodrigas proved to be most effective. Veritable living weapons. You see, the task seemed a waste of the Stone Torch's talents, and hiring adventurers can be awfully costly. As a matter of fact, I am considering deploying Voidsend elsewhere to protect my interests from roaming beasts, Amalja marauders and the like, leaving my son and his men free to return to Ul'dah, where their talents could be put to better use.
So that's what this is all about! It was to deploy to get your hands on my pit fiends, wasn't it? This is a breach of our agreement!
Breach? With the vast amount I have invested into it, the Celestium is as good as mine. I have the right to run it in any way I please. Every last mammoth, Voidsend, and wild beast in that menagerie belongs to me now.
I allowed you to invest in the Celestium, not to buy it from under my nose!
If you think I am the sort to stand back and wait for the coin to come trickling in, you are very much mistaken.
I didn't get to where I am today by letting blustering fools with more gil than sense push me around. The Celestium is mine, you hear me?
Watch your mouth, you second-rate hack!
Oh, is that so? Maybe I should ask your friends at the Syndicate who they think is second-rate.
I'll drive you out of Ul'dah! Nay, you're there! Everything you own will be mine! Mine!
Might I make a suggestion? If you're looking for a substitute for the Stone Torches, perhaps the Blue Mage's Guild is a more manageable alternative to rampaging beasts. Each of our mages comes fully equipped with a comprehensive selection of offensive, defensive, and healing spells, perfect for every occasion.
Every occasion? Come now, we all know that he who embraces too much has a weak grasp. I have no need of pathetic jesters in silly costumes.
Oi! Watch it, Granddad! We'll see who's pathetic when I put your boy on his ass! In fact, it seems to me that we could settle this whole dispute with a friendly wager. If I lose, the Celestium goes to you, including the whole menagerie. You can use all of those Voidsend, along with the rest of the pit fiends, however you like. But if I win, the Celestium stays with Royce. You'll give up any thought of using Voidsend to employ the Blue Mages Guild to defend your property instead.
You bloody idiot! What do you think you're doing?
You have spirit, I'll give you that. Very well, I accept. I cannot decide which I am looking forward to most. Adding the Celestium to my family's ever-growing collection of businesses, or utterly humiliating you in front of your beloved audience. I will see you in the arena, clown.
Now that's settled, we might as well get going. Thanks to the Voidsend, it looks like we won't be hunting Hecaton shares after all. Notiba, Pionde, I don't think I'll be able to give you any more lessons until after my match, so perhaps you should go and learn some new spells or something. Chris and I will head back to the guild. Alright, back to Ul'dah. Alright. Ethernet. Miners Guild. Alright, Martyn. What do you got for us? Ha! Nothing like raising the stakes to make a fight more interesting, wouldn't you say?
As much as the very idea of it brings bile to the back of my mouth, the future of the Celestium is in your hands, Martyn. If you lose to Siegfried, I'll throw you to the behemoths!
Fear not! I, the great Azuros, swear to defend your arena with my very life! Like I have a bloody choice. This is another fine mess I've talked myself into. Anyway, like I've said before, I'll need you to be ready to stand in for me on the off chance I eat some dodgy dragon peppers or something and am unavoidably detained, if you catch my meaning. Oh, and there's one more spell I want you to learn. It's called Frog Legs, and while it might not be all that useful in the arena, you'll be able to put it to use once we're getting paid to protect Armagina and Son's mines. As Azura II, I'm expecting great things from you. Now go, make your guildmaster proud. Alright, the next episode will be the level 60 quest, Blue Scream of Death. That's it for this episode of Questline Sanctuary. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. If you're watching this on Twitch or live from PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, be sure to turn on notifications so you're well informed, and feel free to subscribe to me to contribute to Questline Sanctuary. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more by me, click here to watch the previous episode, and click here to watch the next one.